Get on, guys and girls. Welcome to the next and final episode of the album vlog. I'm just doing some last minute things. The Cajon is one, it's just pretty much a bass and snare. And what I did is I just set it up here randomly and started hitting it, and I was like, that sounds really good. But my ear is literally there. So I thought, you know what, rather than mic it there where I can't hear if it sounds good or not, I will literally just mic it where I think he sounds nice. This is for a song. Let's just get a take in, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to look at some of the sessions, check out the levels, make sure they're sounding all good, bounce them out, and then I can put some artwork with them, and then we're finishing off the album vlog. And the reason that we're finishing this one off and we got these 3 songs is because we're on to potentially different things. So yeah, there's more songs in the making, but let's get these finished off. And also, thank you if you have joined me this far and you've watched the album stuff, you know, because most of the time I think I'm just waffling and nobody actually gives a shit. And I totally get it, but I can reference it back as well, you know, so I can see what I've done there. Say if that mic placement works and I listen back, I'm like, how did I do that? Oh, that's how I did it, so I got it back. We're in, we're done. That's all of the instrumentation done for the whole 3 songs. Lovely job. Just the Cajon that was left to do. So let's get it in, let's mix it, let's try and bring it up in the mix a bit, and that sounded really good to me. Lovely job. Little trick. It's very thin at the minute, so we add something really grotty to it. One thing I've just noticed there, I can hear it with the mic placement, is breath, so maybe that's why they don't do it. Put it there. I like that. Boom. That's it, get some more drive on it. And then in the mix, this is with it not in the mix. This is with it in the mix. So yeah, so you can muck around with that all day. It's just getting it to cut through, and it just brings up a little bit underneath. I've just noticed my bass is slightly loud, so I'm gonna just bring the bass bus down a few dB. And the cool thing about that is I've just brought that down, and that gives the kick and the snare room to breathe. So I've just figured out that the bass was a touch too loud. We'll officially name it now, shall we? It's not the A song, it's called Snapshot, because it's just a little snapshot of something in A, really, you know? So we'll call it Snapshot Final. So there we go, guys. I've just loaded up Mystical Mushroom. Let's just give it a couple of seconds just at the intro, just to hear kind of what we got. And this is definitely going to be the standout piece, you know, it's going to be the first piece. It's got that mystical vibe right from the get-go, you know, straight in. Done the same with Tony's drums on this. Super boom, just backing it up underneath. In the mix, you don't hear it dirty like that. And we did have an issue with Tony's drums as well. They were all out of sync, but I couldn't quite understand why. I was trying to adjust EQs and stuff, but they were just completely out of sync. So, and that's what you get when you mic a drum kit. There, it's picking up the sound all at different times and stuff. So sometimes you just got to go in the box and just ding, catch them up a little bit. My favourite bit of all these 3 songs is this kind of like B section. It goes a bit synthy, and I use the Proteus orchestral stuff on that, so we'll just give that a listen. I was pretty chuffed with how this bit come out. And I found this sound, hopefully you can hear it. to say that that's Mystical Mushroom done as well. So let's get that bad boy bounced out. So I will catch you in a minute when we come to Emerald Green. We've got to bounce that out in a minute. So I'll see you in a moment. Love you, Joe. So there we go, guys. We're on to the last one. We're on to Emerald Green, which, just to jog your memory, it's the one that had the harmonies and stuff like that. You know, if I had all the time in the world, then where is it? All those harmonics, I'd make them very, very clear, and I'd double them and I'd pan them on both sides and do some kind of like weird thing. You know, if I had the time, but I haven't. I've got to get on with other things. But yeah, it still sounds okay. Going to a bit of a halftime bit. And what I'm going to do with this album is just compare it to the first one that I did when I first moved into this place, which was Teasel, which is like 2 years back now, and just see if the progression happens slightly, you know. That's what it's all about. It's all about learning, isn't it? So I'll put a diver, because we've got a little fade out. I'll make sure that I put my diver on, and that stops it from going and cutting down in segments. It just creates a nice fade out. Should we do the old pop and fizz? Let's try and find where the bass is at roughly. It's very guitar heavy. So do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a little dip at 500 as well. So that's just another little secret on your master bus. You just do a little, not secret. It's nobody's secret, is it? But yeah, you just bring out a little bit of mud. You just bump the bass a little bit at 80 and a little bit of fizz on top, and then that just does a little something. I should probably even put my headphones on and just double check that I'm just finding the right points, but it sounds okay to me. The reason I'm not using this speaker is he's got a little bit of an electrical thing going on with him, so that's kind of cool, because, you know, I've got you here, I'm just focusing on this one. I've got another Pioneer. It's a Pioneer DJ50X. It's a bit of a brute, you know, it's really cool. It's got some really nice bass in it, so I've actually bought another one that's coming soon, and then this one will be a backup, and Tony said he's going to fix it for me as well, so something to do with the electrics tripping it, but yeah, so that's why I'm faced like this, mastering it, this one speaker. The final bounce, we'll get it out, we'll get it on the phone, and we'll get it up. Always good to get it up. Should have done it. Happy days. Thanks again for joining me along. I know this might have been a bit of a laborious one, but that is the end of it. And the next video coming up will be the album in its entirety. So thanks again for following along, and moving on up, slide guitar EP's next, and I've even got another little project with Tony about pigeon racing, a documentary, so that's going to happen at some point. We're going to be trying to get it all to different people, checking out some pigeon racing, but it won't be up on this channel. I might do, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let me know if we should put it up. So love you, guys. See you later.